escorted by her mother Paige Ortega and her father Chris Holland and stepfather Miguel Ortega. Alexis has been wrestling for 2 years and plans to attend college to become a special education teacher. Desiree Ernest, escorted by her father Jason Bashad. This is Desiree's first year with wrestling with a record of 2-7. She plans to join the U.S. Army as a military police officer. Morgan Guyback, escorted by her mother Jenna Guyback and her father Brian. Morgan has been wrestling for 2 years and has a record of 6-6 for this year. She plans to continue her education with a teaching degree. Stephanie Dominguez, escorted by her mother Jessica and her father Jose. This is Stephanie's first year of wrestling, and she plans to become a real estate agent. Paige DeCaro, escorted by her mother Brooke DeCaro and her father Tom DeCaro, and her sister Ray. Paige has been wrestling for a few years and has been a captain for 2, and is currently 15-1 for the season. She is committed to Lehigh University, where she will further her academic career as an environmental engineer, as well as an athletic career for a women's wrestling team as they translate into the Division I level. This concludes our seniors for tonight. Thank you, seniors, and thank you, senior parents. And now we start our Lehigh introductions.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kittatinny High School in Stillwater, New Jersey, as Garden State HS Wrestling presents this live wrestling action. It is senior night here, as the Wallkill Valley Rangers will take on the Newton Kittatinny Co-op. Today's match is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, Performance Trophies, Forum Coffee, and the Harrington Company, the official sponsor of Garden State HS Wrestling live wrestling coverage. I am here with Keira Hubmaster, who I learned properly how to spell her name before we went on the air, the voice of girls wrestling for GSHSW.com. Keira, thank you for joining me.
My pleasure.
I think we're going to be starting at 100, not 106, like the scoreboard says.
Pounds from Wallkill Valley, we have Jenna Cammarata.
Just gave up on that name there.
Sibblies.
We'd like to thank our main live stream sponsor tonight, Kristen Soul Chiropractic, for providing financial support to broadcast tonight's action.
And for new kid, we have Morgan Guyback.
We'd also like to thank LC Service, Sesco's, Out of Space Self Storage, J. Kramer Landscaping, Newton Auto Body, Paco's Pizza, Hampton Diner, Smith's Heating and Cooling, Angelo Franco's Diner, Nona Vita Trattoria, Milano Ristorante, and KRP Automotive for providing financial support this season to allow GardenStateHSWrestling.com's broadcast of today's action. That was a mouthful. A lot of sponsors, especially for you.
At 126 pounds, Wallkill will be given a forfeit. And for new kid, we have Emma Iden.
The awkward moment when the girl goes out and is going to give up a forfeit. She didn't know who to handshake.
It's always awkward when that happens. You kind of just stand there, look, and then you go back.
And for new kid, Abby Watson. At 138 pounds, we have Olivia Fisher or Charlotte Flatt. And at 138 pounds, for new kid, we have Eva Berry. At 145 pounds, for Wallkill Valley, we have Eva Brown.
While we're waiting to get this started, follow us on social media on Facebook, GuardiansHSWrestling.com, on X, GuardiansHSW, on Instagram, GuardiansHSWrestling, and like and subscribe and get notified on YouTube when we go live. We are broadcasting here. We have another crew down at the Gold Rush in Del Val, North Huntington visiting Del Val, which should be a huge. And we have some upcoming matches this weekend. I know tomorrow I don't think we have anything going, but then Friday we have a match. We're up at Vernon Girls. Wow, that was loud.
At 165 pounds,
He's got it there.
Keira.
So you got it. Wow. We'll be at Vernon, North Huntington, traveling up for Vernon Girls, and then this weekend's a stacked lineup. So follow us on all our social media to keep up with all the wrestling in the area.
At 185 for new kid, Brianna Murray.
They are working that heavyweight over with the hands.
We have Abby Tagala. Would you please rise for the national anthem?
Should be a good one tonight, Keira.
Definitely should be. I'm surprised we're going to have 3 forfeits, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I thought I heard. And I mean, you know, this is going to be like a homecoming to you. You would have been on this team if you were in school right now.
It's so weird to see a full team. I'm like, scary.
We'd like to thank our main live stream sponsors tonight, Kristen Soul Chiropractic. She provided financial support to help broadcast tonight's matchup.
Newton got choice.
I think we're starting at 100.
Has even bouts, Wallkill has odd. We're doing 3 exhibitions first. Varsity starts.
So exhibitions are going first before the matches start.
Okay. See who we have here. Again, this is an exhibition. 2 more, and then we'll have the start of the varsity match.
Nice tie-up.
Pignatara's got to watch. She's backing up a little bit. Could get banged here.
Went for the 2-on-1. Try to go for a pass by.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh! That was nice contact there.
heard it all the way in the microphone. So it sounded like somebody smacking their hands over here.
She has to climb the ladder up, but not push her out the circle.
Someone's got to like circle around her, so she's pushing her back towards the middle. She's got her in good position.
Ooh. Nice crossface, holding it tight. Head's in the mat.
Nothing for either girl. It seemed like it was like a minute and a half of just relaxing. All of a sudden I said, we got short time. Let's get going here.
It was like 20 seconds left. Okay, I'll pull out my double now.
Pignatara is going to take down. Nice job there by.
Pretty escape.
Yeah.
Noon's getting aggressive. Went for the headlock, but her hand wasn't all the way over the head. Going for the Peterson, but she has the wrong leg. With her reaching back that strong.
Gerhardt pulls the head out. She's going to get the 3. She does. Hooks a half. Give her 2 on that? Does that count? I think so. Runs it.
She needs to settle back. There we go. She
gets
just
the pin.
shoved the girl? Did you see that?
I think so, because there's a little bit of point in. I'm not exactly sure the situation. I don't think she was too happy.
I don't think she was either.
Follow us on social media on Facebook, Garden State Wrestling, on X, Garden State HSW, on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube for all your wrestling coverage. We are the premier high school wrestling coverage company in the area. Don't listen to the goof, we deliver the proof. GardenStateHSWrestling.com.
Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel as well.
I know.
Newman's being very aggressive.
Carly Ajas for Wallkill Valley, Reed for Newton Kittatinny. New kit, I guess they call it.
New kit?
Yeah, it's just, that's they were announcing it as new kit. You would have been a star on new kit. I don't know. I don't know if I could, if I haven't watched you wrestle for 4 years, I couldn't picture you in a burgundy.
I could not. I like the blue. I like the tights. Beautiful bridge. Rolled right through.
Still got the 4, up 7-0. I've been noticing, especially, you know, on the streams with you and everybody else, you can get out to a quick lead now with the new rule changes.
Yes, you can. It's gross.
It's almost literally in the beginning. You could get out to almost a major decision lead if you get the right right move and takedown.
Reed's keeping her chest strong, but it looks like Wallkill is going for the bar for a sec. 2-on-1 there. We're in red zone now.
So this must be interesting for you, calling a girls match in your home gym.
It is very weird. I'm so happy that this could happen, though.
I mean, when you were wrestling, realistically, you were the only girl on the team. I mean, there was others when you got older, but for the most part.
Freshman year, it was only me, yes.
And now you see a lot of time. I mean, we were just up at the girls HWS on Sunday. For them to be able to have a whole tournament. Again, these are exhibitions. This one and the next one, and then we'll be starting at 100. I'm assuming.
Wallkill is having a very strong, hand fight right now. Walking it. Right over. Ooh, but she rode a little too much. Trying to sink it back.
And it's over. Great job by Calais. This is going to be a final exhibition here. We have Ojeda and Chris. Chris for new kit.
Ojeda trying to go for the pick.
I don't think either of these coaches are going to be thrilled with them dancing around with a headlock on. You know what I mean? Like
No.
they kind of limit your maneuverability.
Harley's been keeping that head tight to her body. She's not letting it go. Goes for the double. Lost it.
She's got to keep that headlock if she can't come around.
Gets the 3. Short time.
3-0. She's going to lead heading into the second.
Newton has choice. They defer. Harley picks bottom. Something I see way too often is when you go in for the double and they're surprised they actually land it and they let go.
Yeah.
And it gives them that second to actually build a better base and escape.
They're a little shocked by it. They're just like, oh, okay. What do I do now? I threw something, I got it.
Pretty escape by Harley.
You know what I almost noticed too is with Harley, if she, not saying she's going to start down again, but what I noticed what she should do is when she gets up, as she gets up, Chris kind of turns away a little bit, kind of leaves her leg out there. Might be able to get a free single shot there.
Goes for a trip, but her head might have got caught. Her head got caught.
Now she's got to come up. She's got to pull it out. She'll be good in great position for 3 there.
Has the 2-on-1, trying to pull it tight.
Trying to run it, but Chris has still got too good of a base.
Harley reminds me of someone that takes the square peg and tries to put it in the circle hole.
Sometimes that works.
The brute force does work. She's very strong for her weight class. You can tell by how she wrestles, how she acts with it. And some wrestlers are meant to be like that.
As you see, she's got to just kind of almost pull her flat if she can and run it. I think she'll be set. Got to watch for potentially dangerous. Gets potentially dangerous.
22 seconds left on the clock. Harley's leading 7-0.
Gotta watch a little high there. Could give up a cheap point here. She does.
Oh,
Nice reversal there.
trying to keep it tight. Goes for the half, but she's too far behind, got a little too high.
No backs there.
When you don't break down their base and they still have the tripod position with their legs, it is so hard to turn them. You can tell on both girls that if they actually took the time and broke down, they would be able to get the back points. But they're trying to work the move before they flatten out their opponent. I've seen that a lot recently too.
Yeah, it seems to be the way. It's,
Back with a trip again, right to the back.
She's got something here. She's getting the back points.
Sit out.
Great job by Chris ripping the arms off to get clear. Still 3 back points. Up too high. Gonna get a reversal here for Chris, which is bad news. Harley gets out, gets a reversal of her own.
If Harley lets her go and gets 2 takedowns, she'd be able to attack, right?
Yeah, 12, yeah.
Those points went really quick, so I'm not sure.
Other thing she could do is if she gets a turn here and gets the swipes. Trying to hold on to her. Lets her go. Good job. You almost wonder if she's going to go for that trip again. She's a little winded.
Her trip is really pretty. Newton is screaming red time.
Harley's trying to get something here. Got to get another takedown as time. Nope, they don't get her takedown. No points. Just not enough time left.
They're ready for another round right there.
Oh, they totally were.
They're like 4th period, overtime. That was a good match.
Now I think we're going to be heading to the regular. Just putting that up for anybody who knows. We're going to be having here, it's going to be Peterson.
Addison Peterson for new kit. And Hannah from Wallkill.
Please ignore the weight classes up there. It's not 106.
It is 100, correct?
Yes, this is 100.
Pretty snap down.
She's trying to run. She's got wrist control.
She has a good 2-on-1 right there.
Keeps spins around, but just can't get her around. Oh, now she's on her back. No swipes yet. Now we got him.
Peterson sitting back. A little more weight. Needs to readjust right there.
Got about 30 seconds. She just lays there. Gets on her toes. She's got to get on her toes. Does Peterson. Get off the knees. And she'll put all the weight. And we're going to get the pin. Great job by Peterson there, getting Kittatinny off to a 6-0 lead. You want to become a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Click on the Your logo here on the team pages, or you can send me an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We have limited sponsorship opportunities for the team pages and live stream coverage. Garden State HS Wrestling provides the most wrestling coverage, boys and girls, in the state of New Jersey, bar none. Join with us and help us make you guys the star of the show. GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Gonna head to the 107 bout here.
New kick, Kimiko Sibblies. And for Wallkill Valley, Jenna Cammarata.
It's gonna be Kimiko Sibblies and Jenna Cammarata.
Sibblies starting off with some nice movement.
Sibblies obviously comes from a wrestling family.
Big name.
I mean, it's not Hubmaster, but it's close. And I'm sure, you know, with her family, you talk about being around the mat as a baby. She's a key example. Multiple brothers come through the system. One's coaching every, you know, I mean, if she was anything but a wrestler, I think I'd be shocked. It's almost kind of like, you're not wrestling?
Sibblies has the chin. Nice spin. Gets the 3. Working it forward.
That voice you hear is her dad screaming for her.
Sucks her back.
Oh, almost.
She needs to spin.
She almost had her in a dangerous position there, but we head to the second, 3-0 Sibblies.
Sibblies defers. Cammarata chooses top. wrist, trying to roll it forward. Even with how much Cammarata is pushing Sibblies forward, she's holding that base pretty well. She's just flattened up top.
Jenna's trying to run ahead.
She has a 2-on-1 right there.
Gotta run it with a
Look
little
at
bit more.
Sibblies just coming right back to her base, sliding her knees right under every time. Has her hips nice and high too.
Sibblies breaks the grip there.
We're about to hit red zone with 30 seconds left. Staying nice and heavy.
Going with that power half.
She would need to jump to the other side for that.
But she's doing a great job holding her down. I mean,
Yeah, it's great holding down on both sides because Sibblies is keeping her base pretty well, not letting her get any back points or anything. But Cammarata won't let her up. It's a very good match.
great job by both girls not to give up points or to get up.
Sibblies chooses neutral.
That's interesting. I would thought she would have taken possibly down, or yeah, she's still leading 3-0 right now. You're kind of giving Cammarata a chance to, get a takedown here if she doesn't tie the match up.
I think it's a little bit of both because also she kind of tired out Cammarata by her riding on top the whole time, having to hold her down.
That's true.
It takes more inner strength to hold someone down that period than you to survive and not get pinned on the bottom either.
Cammarata's got the arm. Got to watch though.
Sibblies trying to go for the snap down spin around, but Cammarata brings her over her head.
Got to get back up to her base.
And off the knees, both of them.
Might get a stalemate here. That's what I thought. Jenna's got to be a little bit aggressive here.
Cammarata is not letting go of that wrist. We have 37 seconds left on the board. Cammarata's leading 3-0. That was a beautiful fake.
She should have tried to follow up on it though,
Stall call on red on Sibblies. Cammarata going for another shot. Sibblies has the wrist and the head right there. 10 seconds left. There we go. Cammarata wins 3-0.
Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube. Get notified when we go live with all our wrestling coverage. GardenStateHSWrestling.com provides the most coverage all year, any outlet, and I stand by that, both boys and girls.
And guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video.
is Lexi Cammarata. No, you are not seeing double. No, we're not sending two people out. This is her twin sister. Takedown there by Gadget.
Cammarata grabbing the leg.
Oh, nice job there by
back.
Cammarata. Gonna get a reversal and two back points. Gonna lead four. It looks like it's gonna be 4-3. It should be backs there, so it should be. So it should be, if my math is correct, 4-3 Cammarata.
I believe so. Gajak won't let go of the arm. Cammarata riding heavy.
It should be 4-3 Lenape Valley right now. Not the other way, it's up there. Gonna get two back points for Lenape Valley. Or excuse me, Wallkill Valley. What the hell am I doing? Too many valleys up there. I'm like, what? And I realized I said it, Wallkill Valley. I apologize. It should be 6-3 Wallkill Valley.
Yes. Wallkill defers. Over to Newton.
There we go. We got it situated. 6-3.
Almost went for the headlock, gave up her back, straight to the mat. Gives up the 3. It's now 6-6. Cammarata back with the Peterson. Holding it nice and tight, smiled for the camera, and got the pin. Team score is now 9-6, still leading Newton.
Great job there by Lexi.
She threw out the peace sign. She was like, peace, I'm out.
You want to become a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Click on your logo here or send me an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. It's very inexpensive. We only have few opportunities left. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. This is going to be... This is going to be Alexa Schare and Chloe Paige.
Paige has a nice double in right now. She can suck it back up. Trying to pick up the single.
Good action along the side there. No, neither girl giving anything up.
Very good. about to hit red zone. No points on the board still for either.
Nice takedown there by Schare.
Going in the second period, 3-0 for Wallkill.
I've said this on a lot of streams here, and it's always a thing. Coaches hate last-second scoring.
Yes.
Hate last-second points. Because now it changes, especially now with the new takedown rule, it just completely changes how everything goes.
Sinks in the half. Got a little too high.
Trying to run it again. You know what I've noticed, and maybe and I've noticed this more with girls wrestling recently. You see a lot of girls, especially when they're evenly matched like this, they're trying to throw halves from bad positions, and it puts them in, you know, bad situations. Like they're trying to run it and don't realize they're putting themselves in a bad situation.
I believe that with the sport still growing, a lot of times what will happen is only certain things will click, and they'll go for the half and forget to break down their opponent. Ooh! Oh, that was pretty, but nice bridge.
I think she's got it right here. And she does.
Alexa wins by pin, changing the score to...
Should be 12-9.
I couldn't do that math real quick.
We'd like to thank our title sponsor for tonight, Manhattan Ridge Advisors. Take the next step towards financial security and success. Partner with Manhattan Ridge Advisors and elevate your financial journey today. This is going to be a forfeit for Emma. We will put her up there. There we go. It's not against Schare though, so that was an idiot's move. Try this again. And this is going to be Bloxham. This is going to be Fisher. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, Performance Trophies, Forum Coffee, and the Harrington Companies. The official sponsor of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling for GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We are at Kittatinny High School. It's the Wallkill Valley Rangers versus the
Fisher
new
has
kid.
an amazing single, goes right up, pops her head, right to the side, and she gets her 3.
So would it be the new kit Bra Gers because it's the Braves Cougars? Is that how we do it?
Do you know what grade Fisher's in?
I think Fisher is a
She's a junior.
junior.
She's a junior?
Mostly, this team's mostly made up of juniors. So there's mostly juniors on Wallkill Valley. Newton has some good seniors, but they're going to obviously graduate. You got Paige DeCaro, who we're going to see coming up soon, who has a real shot at medaling down at States. I mean, she's been phenomenal at her weight this year.
The one thing watching Fisher, she's very calculated with her timing. At the beginning of the match, she just stayed calm and centered, and she just watched her opponent, how they reacted.
You know,
I feel like she's going to be pretty decent this season.
What's interesting about this program, too, Coach Cammarata, Lexi and Jenna's dad, helped create it. They're fostering a great atmosphere there, and they're getting the girls trained and learning and making it a real fun thing to do at the school. And you could tell, especially with, Wallkill, for a long time, especially with girls didn't have, or excuse me, for boys didn't have a team for a while. They were actually co-opted with Vernon, and now they're kind of building back. But you know, this Wallkill girls team doing a great thing. Injury time here, looks a little blood maybe, arm, but. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardensHSWrestling.com, on X, GardensHSW, on Instagram, GardensHS Wrestling, and like and subscribe, get notified when we go live. Our other team is down at Delaware Valley right now for the Gold Rush with North Hunterdon boys. We're off tomorrow, but then Friday we're up at Vernon for North Hunterdon girls, traveling to wrestle Vernon girls. And then Saturday, HWS, we're going to be doing interviews for the boys. And there we're going to be at the finals of the Morris Hills girls tournament. We're also going to be down at Union County College for a Tried Air, and I'm going to be on the call with Nick Doctor tomorrow night Saturday night. Caldwell comes over to Hanover Park, and I think that's going to be a sellout because a lot of those people in that area, you know, not really too far from each other. They know each other. They're going to pack that building. So get notified when we go live and comment away. Come back to the action here. They're still cleaning her up a little bit, looks like. Sounds like the stacker over here is booing
It looks like
Fisher.
her hair came undone.
They're looking for something, maybe a tie?
It's right there on the floor.
Is it right there on the floor? Is it right here?
Yeah, it is. Fisher, the hair tie's right here. No, hers. There's one. It's right. It's right here.
Missing hair ties on the loose.
Ugh, I don't want that.
She will autograph that for you later, that hair tie.
So is it, I'm just curious, is there now, like, if your hair comes undone or gets in the way?
Well, I think it might have been an issue if it had stopped because of that, but she was already in a position where she was on an injury time for something else. So I think they were just kind of like, okay, not a problem. It wasn't like we stopped the action at the match for that. But that's an interesting question.
My freshman and sophomore year, we had to wear hair caps. We weren't allowed to have our hair out. So we had the hair cap over the actual headgear, and you just have to tuck your hair in. You couldn't wrestle without a hair cap. So
I was fat and didn't have long hair, so it didn't bother me.
goes deep with a single, climbs the ladder beautifully, and gets another 3.
Makes it 10-0 here. We'd like to thank our main live stream sponsor for tonight, Kristen Soul Chiropractic, for providing financial support to broadcast this match. Trying to run. Got that. Oh, so I was going to say she was elevating a lot and looked like she was going for the hip, but Bloxham kind of got her legs under there, and you saw that was going into potentially dangerous territory. The ref was just waiting. Now trying to float over. Got her broke down.
Fisher's one of the first girls this match that I see never really on her knees unless she's parallel with her opponent on bottom.
Which is what you want. It's got to watch that arm.
And she's keeping herself behind until she flattens, just like we've been saying.
And what she's done a good job is she tries running something, and then when she realizes it's a bad position, she retreats, goes back, doesn't want to give up cheap points there.
Reaches back. Done.
She's going to take down, which I kind of thought she would. Up 10, if you're looking for a tech, you want to get as many points as you can.
Beautiful.
Nice job. Sneak the head out there. You got it.
Poke the little head out. Get her one arm back.
She wants to go for a turn here. She can. Plenty of time.
I also don't understand why, if they made the takedown 3 points, why is the reversal still only 2?
That's true, but I think they want to reward more the, in a sense, the offense. That I would have reached back right there if I'm boxing, but
Rolling it, stepping right over. Beautiful bridge.
It's going to get the count here, so regardless, it's going to end here. And
that was a good bridge.
Yeah. Well, potentially dangerous, but she gave out the point, so Wallkill Valley leads 17-15.
And something I've seen with every single Wallkill wrestler is they've gone across the mat and still shook hands with the coach.
Yeah, a lot of these girls, especially, I think it's they're very respectful in what they're doing up here. We'd like to thank our title sponsor, Manhattan Ridge Advisors. Take the next step towards financial security and success. Partner with Manhattan Ridge Advisors to elevate your financial journey today. Donald J. Brower here with Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling for GSHSW.com. We are at Kittatinny High School for New Kit versus Wallkill Valley. It's going to be Charlotte Flat, and this is going to be Eva Barry.
You got it, Charlotte.
Flat's a good wrestler, but Barry, talking about a girl who went down the states last year, finished second state, and had a great season. And I actually got a chance.
Pretty sweep single. Tucks it real quick.
I got a chance to talk to her at the HWS. All her losses last year were to Ella Palillo, who beat her in the state final. So when I jokingly said to both of them, I said, "Oh, you guys aren't going to wrestle each other?" And I was like, "I went up 2 weight classes. What else can I do?" Obviously, she was going to wrestle the next weight, but you can realize where they were at. They wanted to get some points and kind of shut some stuff down. And it's going to be tough, too, obviously. You know, looking ahead, when you see everything, Wallkill Valley is going to forfeit 3 weights. So 152, 185, and 235, they're going to be forfeiting. So it's technically, if you want to look at it correctly, they're down right now 33-17 is Wallkill Valley. So, you know, this is a smart move by Newton. You obviously want to limit what you're giving up, you know, from Wallkill Valley, who's got a...
But she pinches the arm. Goes for a sit out. But steps right over, has 39 seconds left. Beautiful bridge.
And it's a pin by Eva Barry. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GuardsHSWrestling.com, on X, GuardsHSW, on Instagram, at GuardsHSWrestling, and like, subscribe to get notified when we go live on YouTube. This is going to be... It's going to be Aoife Brown versus Bria Bashada.
Ooh. Brown is moving quick.
up and get her tilted.
Brown has the half in.
Short time, just got to watch though. Got to run it here hard if she's going to do it.
I feel like I used to have that blue headgear.
I think I remember you wearing something like that.
I liked collecting everything. What was it? It was the one girls region. I made the mistake of not packing a second singlet or anything. Let's just say like sophomore year, my whole singlet, my tights, my shoes got covered in something. I was in the bathroom trying to clean them under the hand dryer in Union. And I carried extra set of shoes, extra set of headgear ever since.
Gonna start neutral here.
Bashada being aggressive. Brown going for the single, sucking it in. Nice grab. But the headlock was loaded.
Oh,
Thrown
nice
right
job.
back.
Nice job. Let her put that headlock on. You think she got something? Sink your hips a little bit. Get the round. Drop her to her back. Get the 3.
She now loads the half, but I can't see how far it's loaded back there. Oh.
It's loaded.
It's loaded.
Locked and loaded. Ready to go.
Now starting the back points.
Close here.
We might do injure time.
Her shoulder looks like a little bit. To have injury time. How do you become a sponsor? Oh, easy. Click on one of the pages, click on your logo here, fill out the form, or send me an email, admin@GSHSWrestling.com. We have limited opportunities left for team pages and live stream coverage this year on the site. It's inexpensive, but trust me, it's well worth it. It's pennies for the exposure, and you'll love it. We'll make your team the star of the show. GardnerStateHSWrestling.com is the best and live premier wrestling coverage provider in the state of New Jersey, both boys and girls. And if you want to also have us come out and live stream a match like this, have camera, we'll travel. Send us a message at the same email, admin@GSHSWrestling.com. We have super limited spots left. We are filling up fast. We got a bunch of stuff. I mean, we put up a match of the week thing in the preseason, and we're getting filled up with a lot of people who did that in areas we don't usually cover. So GardnerStateHSWrestling.com is once again your premier high school wrestling coverage provider for both boys and girls in the state of New Jersey. Back to the action here, 10-0. Aoife leads.
Brown with the 2-on-1, working it forward.
Getting the count here. That's a gotta watch for the elbow. They try to sync it up with a crate. Looked like she was trying to, but gonna hook that arm.
Crunched, locked and loaded. Knee in the butt.
Flattens out.
Head in the temple. There we go.
Gets the pin.
I love cradles.
And she did a textbook. I mean, brought it
That
right
was
to her back, laid
beautiful.
out, flattened out. No squirming there. Aoife Brown is your winner. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenCityHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenCityHSW, on Instagram at GardenCityHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube. Get notified when we go live with our podcast, any of our upcoming events, and everything else we do. GardenCityHSWrestling.com. Your teams, your county, your site.
So I believe we do have one match left, and then it's the forfeits, correct? Or is it two
Yes,
matches?
I think this is going to be the forfeits here, so
Isn't it forfeit, match, forfeit, forfeit?
this is going to be...
Yeah.
Then we're going to put up...
The Caro for new kit.
Michaela Cherry.
For Wallkill. Keira going quick for a single. Heavy. Bear hug. Nice tight. Right to the back.
And
gets
the pin. 17
15
seconds. I'm telling you right now, I'll keep saying it. DeCaro's on another level this year, and I don't know if it was last year, Barry getting down, whatever, but this team seems fired up. Great team for Newton, but this team seems like really on the prime and ready to go, make some noise out there. This is Brianna Murray. And then we're going to have Abby.
The final score comes out to be 45-23.
Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardenCityHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenCityHSW, on Instagram, GardenCityHSWrestling, and like and subscribe, get notified on YouTube when we go live, as well as our podcast and everything else we do. GardenCityHSWrestling.com is your live wrestling coverage provider in all of New Jersey. And you want to become a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Click on your logo here on any team page, or send us an email, admin@GardenCityHSWrestling.com. GardenCityHSWrestling.com will help you and your business become the star of the show. We're going to head here to the Harrington Company's press box. Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling for GardenCityHSWrestling.com. Talk about this match, you know, as a girl wrestler, just what it means and being in this gym and having how it went down today.
I am very proud to say that we have a bigger team. It is still weird to me to look and be like, hey, I could have been on that if I was like born like 3 years later. It is amazing how far women's wrestling has come.
I mean, it's I talked about it, you know, how everything went with it was, and, you know, seeing you wrestle down there, you were the only girl in the room. Now there's a full team, both sides, and I mean, it's a big step. And listen, the score may not show it. Wallkill Valley brought it tonight. You know,
it was
a lot of
very
forfeits.
close before the forfeits.
You know, you look at that, you're taking 18, I think it's 24 points off the board, if I'm correct, from forfeits. That's almost an even match right there. So, I mean, you know, Wallkill Valley has nothing to be ashamed of here. So, congratulations to them. But they're breaking down the mats. I got a long drive. So, you know, you're right up the road. But for Keira Hubmaster, the voice of girls wrestling for GSHSW.com, and our cameraman, Amanda, I'm Donald J. Brower. We're also live streaming right now the Del Val North Huntington match. You want to go check that out. It's still going on, but we'll see you Friday.